How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. First and foremost, I want to thank you on Monday, but I messed my schedule up. Yeah, I've got Stars League now on Monday, so it's all a bit mad right now. That goes on in the summer, so we're going to have to think of something new. But obviously, during the summer, we're going to only bring it maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks while the transfer window goes. Back again, you see one person missing, Steve. I see him in the chat already. He said he's in a hot tub somewhere in a tree house.
He's there. He is. Show the people.
Yeah.
He's there. He's enjoying, yeah?
He's in there, man. He's in the hot tub, man. You know what I mean? He's enjoying himself. There he is.
Notice he's gone in when it's all empty. Like there's no one there. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So he can.
He's living in the hot tub.
He can handle his business quietly with no one looking.
That's disgusting.
Sick guy. He is not.
It's oil money, isn't it? The Arabs are setting down. It's the oil money, man. You know what I mean? It's endless. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up Steve, though.
Matisse, everything blessed, yeah?
I'm all blessed, yeah. I'm all blessed. Man, got the contact lenses in. I tried to kick ball outside there, just try and get the levels back up. You know, never know if someone might go down injured for England tomorrow. Might need me to sub in. Do you know what I mean? If you need someone to bring on. Bro, just I'm just preparing. You know, I'm part of the preliminary squad. If they need someone on Sunday, I'm here.
Why are you so aggressive towards him, Tom?
He's so aggressive, man. I'm trying to get shot.
There's no way.
I'm on a minute. I'm sitting football, by the way, but I just wanted
to get shot
to make it clear that he's not prepping for nothing, innit?
I'm just trying to get shot. You know, Tottenham, they're in a decline right now. You never know when they might need some new ballers. Do you know what I mean?
That ball.
Starts just getting ready, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I see a Dombele tearing it up in training ground, man. Looking all right, man. Pre-season at Dombele. You get me?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Pre-season, you know, I don't even want to hear them words right now as an Arsenal fan. I know TOBS is feeling it at Tottenham, but Arsenal are fucking.
You man are chilling though. You got a new Amazon deal, but that's your transfer window.
Yeah, man.
Budget sorted now.
Man said the new Amazon deal, you know.
You don't got your peas in tomorrow.
You got your peas now, man. You get me. You can now set your transfer budget now. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm just giving you 11 million.
Didn't you man get like roughly 10 mil for that?
Yeah, we did.
What
you got 11.
They got 11. Arsenal got 11.
Arsenal got 11. I think it's 11 the deal.
Turkish, that's one player.
Yeah, that's your left back sorted now.
Man said that's one player. Not in this fucking market, it's not.
Title charge now.
Title charge, you know.
When you miss out on European football, it's just to balance the books, really. That's what.
Man, I just see in the comments, K London. I saw someone at the gym who recognized me from the Big Six, and he's just commented now. K London.
Yeah.
No wonder TOBS wants to bring it up, man. This is your burner account about you saw someone at this.
Bro, it's not.
This guy's built like a tank.
Look how he picked up that comment out of.
Yo, there's about 400. You know what I mean? Flying.
He said my name.
How you randomly picked that out?
Read it.
You can't read that fast. Bullshit.
Yes, I can.
Why is everybody in the chat saying I'm high, man? I'm not high, bro.
I like
They ain't seen you with your glasses. They ain't seen you 4 eyes, man. They see you with 4 eyes, not 2 eyes. That's why.
Yeah. Must be
you do look fried though, Matisse. I can't lie to you.
You're smoking on that gelato, man. What gelato did you have, Joe?
Yeah, man.
I'm a party man like TOBS, innit? Do you know what I mean? Just party.
Nah, not like me, bro. I'm a
Man sniff the grass, you know. You sniff that grass, yo.
I'm a church, bro.
Cutting grass, bro. Cutting grass with the boots, cutting grass with the nose.
I'm a tease, he's a madman.
Telling you, that's what I'm on. Want something different today because he keeps calling me a nerd, innit? So I thought, let me come on something different today. I'm coming
oh my god,
on a whole different vibe.
Yo, Toby was purple like he is, by the way.
Toby was on a backstage in one of my streams and he was like, "Yo, open up, let me be nerds." I was like, "Yo, all right, cool."
Steve,
the man who squeezes muscles, searching.
Wait, is it humid everywhere? Like, or is it just?
Bro, it's humid, man. I got a hay fever, man. It's
we got someone else here who saw you, TOBS. How come you didn't pick this one out in Tesco?
What the fuck? It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. So why didn't you see this?
Why would there be a bra section in the local Tesco?
Yeah, but why didn't you see this? Why didn't you see this? You didn't see this comment.
Okay, I've seen another one. GRIZZ and Toby out here chilling. Italy v England. I saw that one. Now what? Now what, Bruce? Huh?
Now you just read it now. You didn't know it's here.
It's not me who's sending these chats, man.
Yeah.
Tobes, I want to ask you though. You see that Amazon documentary? I wish Steve was here as well. But the Amazon documentary, how did you find it for Tottenham? Like, obviously that season was a bit of a mad one. When it first came in, it was off the back of the Champions League final, wasn't it?
Yeah. When it got announced, it was off the back of obviously us getting the Champions League final, but nobody wanted it because we didn't want it. Like it. Well, initially I didn't want it. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, why are we opening ourselves up to more potential banter in it? But when you look at the way the documentary was put together, like, it was good. Like, even though we didn't have a good season, it was good to see some of the inner workings of the club. My only gripe with the documentary, and I stopped watching it after the second to last episode, is I couldn't hack the Jose Mourinho propaganda. It was too much. It was way too much. And when I was saying this back then, people were calling me a hater. It was literally the Jose Mourinho show. Like, they only gave Pochettino one episode and done. So I didn't. That was my biggest gripe with the doc. But honestly, I think you'll like it, man. Like, you always want to see how your club operates, depending on what they show anyway. But you want to see some indication of how they operate. Like the Man City one was the best one for me. Like, that one was really sick. Like, it showed you like their processing, going for players. It showed you. Obviously, we know Pep Guardiola is meticulous, but it showed you how meticulous he was as well. So I think those documentaries are good. Like, them fly on the wall docs, it gives you some good insight into how football clubs are ran. So that's always going to pull on my heartstrings. I love seeing stuff like that. I love it.
Do you think the Tottenham one was a bit more PR orientated then?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I think after the season we had, I think some of the conversations and some of the bits that they decided to put in were tailored to try and get the fans on side and paint this picture of Jose Mourinho, which was never really gonna be acceptable for me. Never.
That's what I'm thinking about the Arsenal one as well. I'm thinking it's just going to be tailor-made to miss out all the fucking shit that goes on and try and pick out. I don't know what they're going to pick out this season, I'll be honest with you, because right now we have no transfers in. We're coming off 2 8th place finishes and we've signed up for an Amazon documentary. That's all access, apparently. So I don't know what they got in mind there. Steve's made a comment here, super chat. Big up, Steve. He said City's Amazon documentary was good. Great for the fans to see. Spurs was a Jose show and Danny Rose flexing in front of cameras. Great for fans of other clubs, probably. That's what I'm worried about with Arsenal. It's going to be great for other fans, the other clubs, to have banter, to enjoy, to pick out memes and clips and whatnot. Matisse is smiling there.
I can't take this chat from
Josh Conky as well.
Someone said Matisse needs to put his, where is it?
Yo, I can't handle this chat right now.
Put the glasses back on. You look like an alien, ma.
Yo, I would never get through airport security without my glasses, you know. Actually, it's so long. Apparently, I look high. I look like I'm sleeping.
Nah, bro, you I swear to you, you look high, my bro.
Matisse, I need to smoke what you're smoking, mate. That's what.
Yo,
So someone's
saying
standing
I'm
to
smoking that
the
big
floor.
stick pack from the Champions League final. I've already just started smoking the pack now, apparently.
Yo.
Tony said, I can't wait to watch the Amazon, especially all for 8th position. Get excited.
Wow.
Arsenal fan there, so you know how it gets.
I think for me, I think with the Arsenal thing, it'll just highlight why the board, they'll manipulate it. That's what they'll do. They'll just manipulate and show that American feeling of, we're going to be great again. The club's on a, what was that famous words? Be excited. You might hear a lot of that Turkish, you feel me? Like the whole episode, one episode will be, the chapter will be called Chapter 1, Be Excited Again. And the next one will be Road to Victory. You know what I mean? It'll be like them American, proverbs, you know what I mean? That they'll just try and do and try and get them in there. And for me, no Arsenal fan's going to want it there. But if the right people get involved and they start seeing the fans and what they're thinking about the club, then maybe it could be a good one. But you just know the club ain't going to put anything that's going to put the club into detriment. You know, feel me? Like, I'm putting them, highlighting them into a bad thingy. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Matisse, man.
I'm laughing at Toby.
He's like,
oh, do you know what it is? Yeah, because the chat's so funny. They're making me cry now. And it's looking
someone said Turkish, give Matisse the night off, man. Fucking hell, bro.
Bro,
didn't even peak for me now.
Matisse on that gelato, man. I'm telling you.
Definitely sparked a little something before this stream. 100%.
You know what I mean?
That's
No
you,
transfers
Toby,
are
man.
nice. Getting a bit peak over there, man.
Toby's the party,
Haaland,
man.
man.
He's the party, man. Honestly,
I'm
Toby's the party, man.
Yeah,
He's learned from the best, innit?
I'm a church boy. I'm a church boy.
Man, Toby's invited me to like 2 parties.
churches for weddings,
today,
bro.
bro. He's crazy guy.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna speak. You know what? Once the stream
Man
finishes,
said you go to church for
I'm
weddings.
gonna speak to you lot about something as well. Once the stream finishes.
We're going to a buffet.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Just wait until the stream finishes. Yeah.
Say no more.
Say no more. Say no more. Grizz, what's your opinion on this documentary?
Yeah, it's look, because we done something similar. I think we were the first ones.
Yeah, you done something, innit?
So we done something under Brendan Rodgers, and we still get the piss taken out of it.
That was
Like,
hilarious. I remember Sterling.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell him to shut up.
Exactly, yeah. So he's like, you know, they noticed like Sterling's a feisty, you know, little git from young age. And Brendan Rodgers tries to catch him on like in the middle of training. He says to him, you say something, I can't remember the word. Oh shit, he said something and you'll be on the first plane back. And just generally it was a mess. Brendan Rodgers made it about himself. You got to remember, Brendan Rodgers is from the Jose Mourinho school of coaching, like in terms of, not coaching, in terms of character and personality. It's all about himself. He's the main man there. So, yeah, and then obviously, City made one, Spurs made one. United haven't, have they?
No, I would never do one.
So you'd like to think Arsenal will do one, but you'd like to think they've learned from the other clubs' mistakes, like where they went wrong in their documentaries behind the scenes. Like, as TOBS says, the Spurs one was pretty good, but some of the scenes shouldn't be out there. Like, yeah, it's brilliant from fans. We have an insight into how things operate, but certain things should remain private. But I don't know who can sort of monitor that, or if that's part of the contract that, no, you can't monitor it. Like, it's got to be no holds barred. It may be, you know, Amazon are giving 11 million for a reason. So they don't want soft content. They want real hard content.
There's going to be a compromise there, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Arsenal's not the best club to go no holds barred behind the scenes, man. I don't know.
I'll be at the training ground.
I think it's going to be a lot of work for you fans, man, to try to make sense of it all. But let's see, man. We're looking forward to it for real.
Is it out? When is it out, do you reckon? Next season, probably, isn't it? Next season.
Yeah, it'll be probably May, June next season.
Yeah, that'll be madness.
Yeah, man, yeah. One guy's told me that Serge says Sterling said steady to Rodgers, and the man flipped. Yeah, he goes, you'd say steady one more time, you'd be on the first plane back, son.
I actually remember that.
Steve Supercat's cracking me up. There'll be he's saying X-ray. There's going to be bare X-rays on Liverpool doc.
Well, as he put, I'm going to go through a couple of these super chats. Blue Moon here says our Amazon show was good. Obviously, a City fan. We were Centurions that year. Arsenal have C-rated Pep trying to tell man shut up. It'll be good though. And 94 says the Kroenkes probably agreed to this Amazon deal, thinking there was going to be a European Super League at the end of it. With the Kroenkes, I just feel like it's, you know, tying up loose ends with the lack of European football. 11 mil comes in, and then I don't know what they're going to do with that 11 mil, in all honesty. Liverpool's new documentary is called Casualty from last season. X-rays the lot. Grizz.
Like, don't get yourself a massage or something. Like, with that money, man. Like, you're in a hotel, go and get a massage or something. Stop putting super chats in here. We're talking about Liverpool.
It's in a jacuzzi, I bet he's watching from the jacuzzi.
He's going to get away from us, but he's not away from us. Like, no, make it make sense.
What are you trying to say? He's obsessed.
He's obsessed in it. Like, look, obsessed with Liverpool as well. Like, you know, me obsessed because I'm wearing a top. He's burning in a jacuzzi. Do you know what I mean?
And
don't get a massage.
SAEED, this one's for you. Bert says, how do you feel that Pogba is off?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything. You know what I mean? I hope he stays one more season. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, but listen, it's just a waiting game, isn't it? You know what I mean? I think Man United is getting done. So I would say sign the thing, but again, that's me being selfish. But for me, I would keep it one more season, let him go on a free. That's my opinion, because I don't trust the board to go find a replacement. I think we're linked with Camavinga, but Camavinga's, you know, is not Pogba, is he? You know what I mean? Maybe in a few years he could be, but it's nowhere near the level of Pogba right now. So yeah,
letting Pogba go on a free would be mad.
Yeah, but then again, you know what I mean? Yeah, but
it's like
they sell him now. They'll keep that money. They'll pay 30 million for Camavinga, and then they'll just keep that 20 million. So again, man, you know what I mean? Either let him go or find a replacement. That's all I'm saying. Let him go or find a replacement. But
you said something about Kimpembe drawing him out on Instagram, innit?
Yeah, did it? Kimpembe was joking, basically saying that that Paul Pogba should join PSG. Put something on his story about it. Yeah,
these players are getting very brave these days, you know.
They can do anything they want, man. Nowadays, man, there's no contract to say. You know, you had it with your Gabriel. He goes to Renato Sanchez. Come and join us.
Yeah.
He said, "Come and join us." I think the players can do anything on Instagram and that because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. They have to be a free person. You feel me? They can't. It's not a dictatorship, is it? You know what I mean?
If an Arsenal player writes, "I'm waiting for an invite" on social media, I'll be like, "You better get the fuck out of this club, mate." I actually don't care who it is. That's disrespect to the club you're at. I'm waiting for an invite.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think he deleted his comment though. Renato Sanchez deleted his comment.
Oh, did you delete that?
Yeah, he deleted it because I was trying to find it.
That was a while.
GRIZZ, any truth in this Saul rumors?
Yeah, bro, we're hot on his trail. Saul Niguez from Atletico Madrid. I think he's a baller, you know, and I'm not saying that because he's just linked with us and everyone just jumps on the train and says, "Oh, he's a baller now, is he?" But I think he is. I think he's regressed a little bit last year or so under.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but it happens. A lot of players had a bad season. Funny enough, a lot of players worldwide had a bad season last season without crowds, with COVID. So, it's understandable. He's not the only one, who's had a bad season. But previous to that, they signed him up to a 9-year deal.
That's what I was going to say.
Now, that just shows you how much they rated him or how much, he was highly thought of. But yeah, since then, he had one little problem where who took him out, man? One player took him out. Oh man, I can't remember. And he had a little bit of an issue with health-wise. But since then, he's mad. He plays most games. He's durable. He can play in a couple of positions, and he's left-footed. We lack left-footers in our team. We've got Robertson, we've got Salah, but that's about it. There's a super chat and Saeed we didn't want to pay 300 grand like they did. Like I didn't say he's coming. I said we're interested in him.
Come on, man.
Okay, no problem. 250 grand for a 20-year-old, 21-year-old plus bonuses to come.
Salty, man.
Okay, I'm being salty, but don't cry then when your club's bankrupt, innit?
We'll never be like you're penny pinching. You're penny pinching around, man.
I'm just saying, don't cry when you say, "Oh, we ain't got the money," or like these Glazers are taking our money. They took your money, bro, and they're taking your money and put it on Sancho. If you're happy with that, you know what I mean. If you think that's a trophy, you got a trophy in Sancho. Play. I think I'll put it this way.
You said it though. You said it to the people, the big six.
No, I didn't.
Listen.
I said we're gonna be interested in him. I'm telling you that.
Nah, I think you said something stronger than that.
I think so too.
You're gonna think that, innit? You're gonna think that.
No, you definitely said something a little bit stronger. Right now, if this was a cup of coffee, you're just pouring milk into it. But it was a strong one when you made it. When you initially made it, it was strong.
This is milky.
Now you're trying to dilute it down.
This is milky tea. I'm calm. This is milky tea. I'm calm. This ain't strong.
Yeah,
that was a dark coffee when you came on there last time.
This ain't strong as nothing compared to what you've been smoking. So relax.
Relax.
But listen,
if you like.
Listen,
that's what it is.
Sancho, we offered him 150k, and if he wants to go for double that, you can't mess with that. Man. You can't mess with Man United's clout in terms of money. And they've got 2 keepers on 300 grand each and stuff, man. I mean, they're a mental club. They're a mental club when it comes to wages. So good luck to them, man.
They're not quite Barcelona though. They're not there yet.
They're getting that way. They're getting that way.
Yeah.
Got a long way to go yet.
Keep paying him 300 grand again that way.
Yeah, drink if he's salty. Yeah.
I don't know if Steve's still there and can confirm this. But Saeed, someone said they saw you at the boxing gym and you knocked Steve out.
Yo, listen, I knocked him out of the Etihad, man. He took me to the Etihad. on Tuesday, man. I knocked him out over there, man. I couldn't. He was trying to take me down there, trying to take me to the club shop and that, but I had to just knock him out straight there, man. You know what I mean? So I genuinely felt he's having a rest this weekend. You know, I'm in the hot tub.
Relaxing, yeah.
It's relaxing, man. You know what I mean? It was a good knockout.
Matisse, Haaland, any truth?
This is looking like a very 50-50, man, because it's funny because we know what we have to pay because Dortmund have made it quite clear. It's 150 million and they're not going to move from that, especially when they've already sold Sancho. Chelsea are just probably weighing up how they can either do add-ons or bonuses, or if they can even afford to do him, Raiola, Alfie, pay all three of them, which is going to have to be going to break the wage structure as well. So there's a lot going on. They're probably trying to sell players at the moment, like Abraham, Emerson, a few others as well. Might try and go to Lukaku, but Lukaku said he wants to stay. So
Lukaku really moving. Lukaku
so it's really they have to get Haaland, but it's gonna take the whole window. I think Fabrizio said today that there's no deadline. Dortmund didn't give them a deadline, and so we're still trying to see if Dortmund are going to be able to bring in a striker as well of their choosing. So if they can replace him, if they bring someone in, then we'll know if he's going to leave. But it's gonna drag out the whole window. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a long one.
It's a long one. It's a long window. I'll tell you why it's a long window. Because of the finances of clubs, there's going to be a lot of clubs that are willing to let go of good players that you didn't think were available in past seasons. Because that's the state of play right now with clubs. Like, for example, Saul Niguez, Atletico Madrid, are in financial trouble. So they brought in Rodrigo de Paul. They wasted, how much was it on Felix? I can't remember, 100 something, wasn't it?
120, something like that.
Yeah, and other players as well. They've, Lamar was quite expensive. They've spent a lot of money in recent years. Plus the new stadium, very much like Spurs as well. No finance, no income from there last season. So, a lot of clubs will wait. People like Chelsea and Man City are prime. What's the word? Just pure hunters this summer, because they know there's certain players, certain caliber of players will come available on the market, because you offer, clubs money for their players. They will have to have a serious look at it. I think it's a very interesting market. All the people that said it's going to be dead, no movement, no money, clubs are bankrupt. Nah, man, they're in for a surprise.
Yeah, there is a lot.
What will you say? So Liverpool are coming out there, they're going to spend.
No, I'm not. I didn't say Liverpool, did I? Did I say Liverpool? I said clubs. But like
you kind of like hinted.
No, wait.
He actually didn't. He literally said Chelsea and Man City. I know Saeed's on a rattle, isn't it?
Listen, man,
Saeed's on a rattle.
Big Six, man.
You know his Liverpool fans.
No, but I'm Liverpool going to spend
Chelsea
because
Man City.
I've seen it. I feel like the budget's been blown on Konate's little video. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on there.
Video, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a music video.
If it goes to number one on Spotify, get the money back and reinvest it into the squad. You know,
the funniest thing is, it ain't cost Liverpool a penny, because he's done it all himself. He's a madman. He's got the sauce. He's got the streets and he's got the sauce. Right? Let's hope he can play now, because I hear I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this all summer if he fucks up. I know this.
Yeah,
you man's out. Look. Matisse is already clicking his
fingers. Kabak's gone back. Why has Kabak gone back? Turkish, what's going on there, man? He's not rated anymore. He's gone back.
Don't worry, these lot better hold Konate to that same high standard they
that's fair. That is
because I'm waiting.
I know, but that's why I'm telling brother Konate to stop releasing such mad videos already. Just relax and play the game for a little while, because
he's still seeing it. He wants to
these brothers are on the heat. I know you guys are just ready to attack him, but listen,
flex.
Yeah, exactly. TOBS, I like his confidence. That's a man who knows. You know what I mean? Like, I know my potential. I know my levels. I'm as strong as you. I'm as quick as you. Let's bring it. And he knows he's going to be playing potentially against with the best defender in the world. So he thinks, come on. So I like his confidence. He's not being shy about it, and it comes with a certain, not arrogance, but again, just
he's putting himself under pressure.
Trust in your ability. Look, that's from the social media side of things. You know what I mean? So on the pitch is what counts. So it'll be interesting still.
Let's see.
To be honest, a couple of years ago, we was linked to both RB Leipzig defenders at the time, Konate and Upamecano, and I preferred Konate. I preferred his profile. So over the last couple of years, Upamecano kind of kicked on a bit in terms of his profile. So it'd be interesting to see whether Konate is going to reach his ceiling because he's got a hell of a lot of potential. I'm not going to lie. Konate's got a lot of potential, but obviously this league is something else as well.
Look, at the end of the day, Tex, when we paid 35 and you got Ben Davies possibly going for 50 million, you got to look at, value for money. Like
Ben Davies or Ben White?
I beg your pardon, Ben White. Yeah, Ben White. Yeah. Rumored 50 million. Even, I don't know, Chelsea have been quoted ridiculous money for Kunde. Is it Kunde, the Seville defender?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the prices out there are mad. Man United getting quoted 50, 60 for Pau Torres. I mean, he's good, but he didn't light up the championship.
We want Varane, though. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay, Varane still as well, but 45 million. He's coming to the end of his career. This guy's got the whole career ahead of him, man. So 35 million could be smart.
27, isn't it?
Saeed, what do you make of that Varane one, though? Are you excited?
No, I'm excited, man. You get me? Like, I'm happy with it because I feel like for me, it's something that we need. It's a quick centre back, experience. Is he? Sorry.
Few injuries though recently and under his belt.
Yeah, would I say he's kind of like will his kind of ambition be there? And that's the worry for me. I'm not gonna lie to you because he's won everything. At Real Madrid, he got too comfortable. I think Sergio Ramos kind of like was kind of not dragging him, but he was heavily relying on Sergio Ramos' leadership. Can he bring that to Old Trafford? There is a lot of question marks, but I just believe for 40, 50 million. Boy, listen, I'm snatching on that, man, because you got to realize Ben White is 50 million. I mean, it's one of them for me. Value for 50 million, tell you that. But again, I think he's just playing us, man. He's playing us to get a big contract at Real Madrid. I really do.
Well, you still think he'll stay?
I think he'll stay me. I just can't see Real Madrid losing two centre-backs of that quality in one window.
That's what I said. They're not losing.
Yeah, Toby, you're right, man.
I know Alaba's come in, or he's coming in on a free transfer, whatever. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I think they've confirmed that, right? They've confirmed that.
Yeah.
But Alaba is not an elite centre-back. Yeah, Alaba is not a.
How are you calling Alaba?
Alaba.
Like he's like Aladdin or something, like he put Aladdin to it. Like it's Alaba.
Nah, I've been calling him.
No. Because when you was a kid, innit, you didn't know. Now you're adult, you know better, innit?
No, Alaba. He's Nigerian as well. He's got Nigerian in it as well. It's not. But anyway, forget the pronunciation.
Man will approach Toby and be like, "Hi, my name's James." Be like, "No, it's Hammers." James.
My point is this: he ain't a better centre back than Sergio Ramos, and he's not a better centre back than Rafael Varane, innit? So if they're gonna play him at centre back, him, Militao, and Nacho, it's not enough. They need another centre back in there.
Wait. Varane's better than Alaba?
Yeah, 100 at centre back, 100%.
Yeah, I would say that.
100% he's better. Varane, you don't get it twisted. Varane's been shaky. the past couple of months. Yeah, but
Alaba's better midfielder, left back.
100% better centre back than Thingy.
Yeah, no, I agree with Matisse, and I agree with you in the back. 100%, I prefer that, but I still think Alaba's the more competent defender. He's the bigger leader out of the two as well. I think
he is. Varane's not a leader.
No, he's not.
Alaba is.
Yeah.
In terms of height as well, height's a very important thing. When you're playing in a two, people will target you. I remember when Tottenham came to the Bridge, one of their big days out, and they got a win. Dele Alli was all over Aspilicueta from a height perspective. Ball was going across the box and stuff. It was a problem. So you want a bit of height. If you're not in a back three, then it can be a problem. So, but I think if Real Madrid do get rid of Varane, I think they'll just purchase someone. To be honest,
we spoke about this, Matisse, didn't we? We literally spoke about this. Like,
I think
when Chelsea were linked, like if Real Madrid are looking to switch to a back three, maybe I get it. But even then, it's still not enough.
They need more centre backs.
They need more. So it don't make sense.
This guy here, he wasn't the best centre back in the Serie A, the best rated. This guy here, Toby. Was he not the best rated in Serie A last season?
What, Tomiyasu? I've seen clips of him. He looks like a very, very technical defender who can actually defend. But again, comps can make anyone look good, innit? Like, I want to see it in the flesh. And when I've spoken to people who watch Serie A extensively, they said he's a good player. Whatever. They said he's a good player, but I don't know. He's an unknown quantity for me. So yeah.
Oh, Steve's funny. Better with tiramisu.
Better with some tiramisu.
Bloody hell, man.
Steve's just enjoying life over there. I think domestic talk wise, I think that pretty much wraps up the domestic stuff. We're half an hour in. There's 1,600 people live. Make sure you guys hit the like button, get it up to 1,000 as soon as you can. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to the rest of the lads, Matisse, TOBS, LFC Day Troopers for GRIZZ and SAEED channel, all below in the description. Make sure you go there, subscribe to every single channel, and we'll keep it moving. We obviously missed the reaction to the final results, but we're not going to dwell on them considering the semis have come and gone as well. GRIZZ, are you feeling any better about the way you swindled me out of your fucking team in the final at the moment?
Yes and
no. You to offer me 50% of the winnings or something?
Yes and no. Like, look, as I said, I really felt for you. Especially, I'll tell you why I felt for you. The way Turkey performed after you doing that and me doing that, the way Turkey performed, I felt for you. But the rest is the game, bro. The rest is the game.
The game is the game, yeah?
The game is the game, the rest of it. But yeah, man, look, you know what I mean? It happened. I really thought Turkey would do you proud. So that I was happy for you that you took Turkey. So who's the final? England, Italy. Who's in the final? Have us lot.
TOBS and you.
You get me,
mate. I'm due to win cash either way. I'm in another sweepstake where I got Italy and who did I get? I think I got Italy and like Portugal or Croatia or something like that. So
it's a win-win for you.
It's a win-win for me. Yeah. So I'm winning money on Sunday.
Okay. But listen, I don't know what the others think, and obviously we're gonna get into it. But I think, you know what I mean? I think my money's a little bit safe on Sunday. I don't know. It's gonna be tight either way.
Is anybody going to the game?
Nah.
I think Steve is.
No, Steve's going to the game.
Steve's going, yeah.
I didn't want to tell you. I my mate had tickets. Like, I was one of them that he had tickets for. But if I tell you how much I told you how much he sold them for.
Yeah.
So I couldn't deny him. I said, yeah, man, sell them. You know what I mean? He bought me a Liverpool top instead. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, come.
Could have done England tickets.
I'm not that hyped about England. Look, I'm happy England are in the final and everything, but I'm not that hyped to sort of pay that kind of money.
I see someone in the chat say £3,000. That's light. If people can find it for £3,000 right now, that is light.
That's light.
Very light.
That's Umrah money. That.
What tickets going for? 6K?
All I'm saying is my mate put a deposit down on 12. How much he sold the tickets for?
Like 12.5K for one ticket is nuts. It's crazy.
What? That's what it's going for.
Yeah, depends on category, but yeah.
Cat 1 that costs like 970 odd euros is going for 12.5K.
Yo, so people just bought tickets and then just sell it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, I should have done that.
You know, the tournament ticket market is like the trainer market. People just buy the hell out of them and then resell it for fucking peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. And obviously on the app, you need to check it. It's on the app, so you can transfer the ticket over as long as you pay the money. They're not bothered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got the maximum they've got out of it.
I'm glad I just went to at least one of the games, man. It would have been, I think it would have been a travesty if I didn't go to at least one. Like, we can't have the Euros playing like bare hella games at Wembley and you don't go, and I don't go to one. I think, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself with that because I hate that. I missed it in 2012 for the Olympics in London. I didn't go to a single event, and that really, really pissed me off. So
I went to the football in Old Trafford. There was a couple of matches in Old Trafford.
Really?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Old Trafford,
yeah, remember because in the 22 Olympics they played it in the free grounds, didn't they?
Yeah. No, because international football is a different vibe. The atmosphere is mad. The atmosphere is mad because most people don't support the country like their club, so they just go out there and just have a whale of a time. So I hear what Toby's saying.
That atmosphere was crazy. Absolutely, one of the best games I've ever been to in my life. It was crazy. I've never been inside Wembley and it's been that good. Never. even when Spurs are playing there in like semis and stuff, obviously I've not seen Spurs in the final, but even semi-finals that I've watched Spurs in there, it's not been as good as that atmosphere on Wednesday.
Which game you went to England? Oh yeah, you went to England game, wasn't it? Yeah,
it was jumping, bro. Absolutely jumping.
I imagine.
Bro, crazy. And there was definitely more than 60k people there as well. 100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. People are sneaking in. There was way more than 60k there. Like, we've been Wembley enough times, like, to know what 60k looks like in that stadium. Like, that was not 60k. Like, that was definitely.
Unless everyone was scrunching together.
Yeah, no, like, even in my stand as well, like, you had people coming in because no one was sitting down. Like, most people were standing up throughout the stadium, innit? So, like, people who snuck in, they just walk into like your block and then come into like your row and will just stand up. They'll just stand behind you and just like hide behind the stewards and stuff.
Yeah. AA here says the two finalists colonized Somalia, so let's hope both of them lose one way or another. And I get that. True. I got a lot of friends that think along those same lines when it comes to supporting certain countries and whatnot. So I completely understand. GRIZZ, you was confident about Italy. Is there any, you know what, before England went extra time with Denmark, I looked at Italy and I thought they might be tired going into the final. Now that might be with England too, but England have more rotational options, I think. Even though
England,
quite
100%.
rigid.
Yeah, 100%. I think England have got, I'm going to say it, I think England have got more strength on the bench than the Italians. The talent on the England bench that he's not utilized or utilizing. And he hasn't he's needed to. Like, sometimes he's brought on Grealish, has made the difference. Sancho's there. Mount sometimes can come off the bench if he's not starting. Henderson. So the strength and depth of England is scary. I'm not going to lie. And Italy have lost probably the best player of the tournament. Their left back.
Yeah.
I thought
Spinazzola.
Yeah, he's been outstanding, like proper, like, you know what I mean? He reminds me of the way Zanetti used to play.
Yeah, Zambrotta as well.
Zambrotta, yeah, I was going to come to, and then later on Zambrotta. But Zanetti played at left back like that. Like, when he used to think he's right-footed, he plays, how's he playing there? But he's so intelligent, so clever with his movement from fullback. Amazing.
I think it's and I think that Chelsea guy that stepped into his spot, it's a downgrade. Let's be real. It's a downgrade.
Yeah, look,
I don't dislike Emerson. I don't think he's a bad player.
No, you can. I'm going to let you come at Matisse with that. But I'm not going to say because of Chelsea. I just think even Matisse will say, you know, that's not like for like. Like Emerson,
no, not even close.
Yeah,
no.
Emerson isn't of the required quality, you know. So that's the thing. I can see Saka, if Saka starts giving him a horrid time, you know what I mean, if that's the case. But overall, you're right. England had a long, hard struggle against Denmark, who was superb.
Does Saka start the final?
I can't see how he doesn't, Turkish. I can't see how he doesn't.
I think he'll start as well.
That's what I mean. I think he was sparkling again against Denmark. He was sparkling.
No, I don't think he played well against Denmark.
I think he did.
He had some dangerous moments. I don't think he played well.
I think he played very well, man.
He didn't have the moments on the ball that he had in the previous games, but in terms of stretching, breaking the lines,
but that's what he's there for.
Yeah,
it's not always what he's there for on the ball, TOBS. It's his general movement and keeping their fullback spin back.
I get
their fullback was supposed to be the danger man, you know.
Yeah,
another one who's better. Who's another one who's at a mad tournament. Brilliant, shout out to him as well. So that's why what's he having a fit about? He's doing sign language. Okay. You're telling me to shush now.
Yo, Matisse, you all right there, man? I thought you're sleeping there, man.
Bro, I'm good, bro. What's everybody asking me if I'm sleeping, fam?
Bro, I don't know, man. I was like, yo, what is going on, mate?
Watch yourself, man. I'm good.
But yeah, man, I think Saka was deployed there tactically as well to keep their fullback, and I think he done the job. I think he starts the final. I don't know what you guys think. I think Saka definitely starts the final.
Saka's gonna start.
Yeah, I would start him as well.
Yeah,
I would start him, and Matisse is gonna hate me for this, but I would drop Mason Mount. I don't think Mason Mount's had a good.
I don't hate you for that at all.
I don't think Mason Mount's had a good tournament, and I would play.
Who would you start ahead of him? That's a problem, though.
Jack Grealish. I'd play Jack Grealish. I'd play.
In the 10 role. The 10 role.
Yes, I would.
Actually, no. Sorry.
I would. What, you're gonna say Foden?
No, do you know what it would have been? Yeah, I think Mason wasn't creating enough chances for me in that 10 position in the first half against Denmark, and that's why I wanted Grealish on at half time, because Kane was dropping deep, and then Kane obviously created a chance, Saka and then Sterling, so he did what Mason should have been doing. But also, now that you're playing Italy, you have 3-man in midfield. You have Jorginho, Barella, and Verratti, and they're quite energetic and they're all over the place. So now, I'm not going to lie, Mason will probably play because of this. Like, they'll probably try and match it up 3v3. If you go with just Rice and Phillips in midfield and play a Grealish or play a Foden and leave those two to play against the three, then you're going to be outnumbered. So this is the kind of game where Mason might actually play.
Similar to Croatia. Remember Croatia game?
I would
thought they played well in three.
I'm not going to lie. I would start.
If you go Henderson, Phillips, Rice, is that not too defensive? Or you
I'm saying you don't play all three. I'm saying you start Henderson and you take off one of Rice or Phillips. I would genuinely start Jordan Henderson this game.
Yeah.
I think it's too much of a risk. I don't know. I was advocate of Henderson before, but now they've reached the final with a certain formula and a certain way of playing. I just don't see Southgate taking that huge risk or chance to upset the apple cart. Even Mount, I disagree with Toby. I wouldn't change Mount. I like Mount. I don't think he's been as bad as Toby tried making out.
I didn't say
he covers a lot of ground. He covers a lot of ground.
I just said he's not had a good tournament.
He's an incessant presser, off the ball work.
You're going to need that against Italy, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a hard worker, Grizz, but he's playing number 10, bro.
You listen. You're not going to get the pressing from Grealish that you're going to get from Mount on Jorginho that you're going to need, brother.
I get that, but you're also
Mount is going to have to eat Jorginho.
You're not going to get the ability, the natural ability to unlock a team via dribbling or passing.
I don't know if that's the name of the game. I don't think that's going to be the purpose of the game. Come England, Italy, I don't think Southgate's first thought was going to be how we're going to open these up and create chances.
It's all about energy.
I just think,
energy. England are about energy and press. I don't think it's about technical football. That's why we're not seeing Sancho and Foden.
But Jack Grealish has got energy.
Even Jack Grealish on the bench. The technical players are.
Listen,
he's got energy, but he's for me, Mount, Rice, Phillips have just got pure energy, and they run around and they cause problems for teams that and they don't let them go out and play out from the back. And that's the only reason I can think. I think the technical players that you see, Sancho, in Foden, Green, they're all on the bench for a reason.
Bro,
Saka runners, Sterling runner.
SAEED, the times England aren't even with all these players and press and stuff like that, it's going to be ultimately how quickly can you tire Italy, because Denmark passed around England's midfield for most of that first half on Wednesday, and Italy have better ball players than Denmark. So even if you play Mason Mount, even he can put in all the energy he wants. Italy are going to win that midfield battle. That's not where England are going to win this game. So for me, I don't see the risk in taking away.
If it's not broken,
I'm playing Jack Grealish.
It's not broken. That's why
I can see where Grizz is coming from. It's simply not going to happen. England have made their bed. They got a lie in the final. This is the way they've been going. This is the way it's going to continue, and they're gonna bank on this strategy getting in the tournament. I don't see them changing it just for a one-off game like this in the final. If he makes that change and they lose, it's going to be like, what's going on here? So
he might go 5 in the back. I think he'll go 5 in the back, me.
How about this one? Even if there's not even anything wrong with him picking that team per se, because it's the team that's got him to the final. Cool. But what I would like to see from Gareth Southgate is, when it's not working, make the changes quicker. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't wait so long to bring on Jack Grealish. Don't use 2 out of 5 substitutions when you have an abundance of talent just chilling on the bench, because it's a final now. Yeah, England can't afford for Southgate to be shy and frigid with that bench. Use that bench. Use what you have at your disposal. Do you get what I'm saying? You have nothing to lose in the final. If it's not going well, make a change. Yeah.
But they've got everything to lose in the final. You can't say they got nothing to lose in the final. This is it. They're not going to be looking to change tactics and do something totally different or out of the book. They're going to use those formula that they've used to beat a la Germany and all the other teams to get here, bro.
Yeah, and who changed the game for England?
This is my point. But this is my point. I think, and obviously we're just guessing, I think the game plan will be to be in the game at 60 minutes and then look at your match winners on your bench.
Isn't that what I just said, though? That's what I just said. I just said, don't be shy. Don't be shy. That's what I said.
But you're saying it from the start, right?
No, I'm not saying it from the start. I said, I can't find. If you want to take that, take that. Let him pick the team that he wants to pick. I'm saying if the game needs the substitutions, I don't want to see him wait. Make the changes.
I think he's been fine. I think you can't argue with his timing of his substitutions and even the one where he changed Grealish after he's brought him on. Like, he done the job. He solidified the whole thing.
I think he'll go with a back five, mate. I think he'll play Trippier on the right. I think he'll go with Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, and then he'll probably go with Declan Rice.
That's a possibility as well,
And then he'll go with a front three. Well. So he'll play maybe a 3-4-3. That's what I think he'll go with. Saka on the right, Sterling on the left, Kane for the middle, and they'll go with that. And then obviously if we go 1-0 down, then he'll change it. Hopefully, fingers crossed he will, because we can't do that. A lot of people say no back five, please, but again, this is what you'll have to do, because you've got. I think in this kind of in a one-off game, would you guys say would you need to match it? For me, in a one-off game, I probably will do it, and then when you start seeing yourself in the game and start going forward, maybe 50, 60 minutes, then change it around. So the thing is, for me, I just don't know what Southgate tactically. Would you say tactically Southgate's been spot on, or do you think England have just kind of, for me,
I think the first two games Southgate wasn't spot on with Croatia, Scotland, but I think Czech Republic opened his eyes to what a new introduction can do in Saka, and then he opened up a bit more. That's how I see it.
Yeah, Italy play with a 3-4-3 then. They play 3-4-3, don't they? With Insigne, Chiesa, and then Immobile. Then they play, so they could do that. But again, you don't know, we'll have to see. I just hope don't know. What do they play with then?
They play 4-3-3.
They play 4-3-3.
They play 4-3-3. So they not play 3 at the back then?
They play 2 at the back. They play Jorginho.
Okay. There we go then. So 4-3-3 then. Keep it at 4-3-3 then.
Matisse,
keep it 4-3-3. Keep it simple.
Would you start Saka? Yeah.
I don't see a reason to change it. I think for me, it's quite obvious what team he's going to pick. I think he's going to go Saka, Sterling, Kane, Mount, Phillips, and Rice in the midfield, and then the same back four that we're used to watching as well. I don't see him making any surprises there. Maybe then with the changes you can be fancy with it and bring in Grealish and Sancho and all these guys, but from the beginning they just need to make sure they stay in the game, because Italy are gonna. I mean, look, obviously England are gonna come out all guns blazing with the fans and everything, but Italy, in terms of tempo, starting matches, they are very quick off the mark. They press very high with Verratti in your face, trying to get into players. And I think England, they'd be wise to just keep things how it is. Don't shake up the chemistry. You don't want to mess up the chemistry of what you've been doing as well. So you've got a lot of experience in that group now playing together over this tournament. You don't want to shake too many things up and leave. The thing is, people, Mason Mount has played a lot of big games this year. Champions League final, again, blocking those passing lanes for Kevin De Bruyne. You're going to need someone to do that. You can talk about having a natural 10 in there who creates chances and does skills and all that kind of stuff. That's all lovely. But when you don't have the ball, if you don't cover a certain space at a certain time and the pass go and then suddenly now Jorginho's breaking the line, and then you got Phillips and Rice turning backwards and running, it's a problem. It's a problem, and this is what's going to happen. So you have to make sure that defensively you're sound as well. So it's going to be interesting, man.
I think. Go on. No, I think the tactical battle is going to be interesting, because obviously Spain ran Italy ragged, and I want to say England should maybe try and follow the blueprint where the guy up top drops deep and creates an overload in midfield, because we know Harry Kane drops deep anyway. But then I just realized England are nowhere near as good as Spain in possession, so they're not going to be able to move. They're not going to be able to move the ball at speed and with such precision that Spain do. So he's going to have to go at it differently. I actually agree with what GRIZZ said about it being a case of England staying in the game and knowing their strengths, because they're not going to outplay Italy in possession. What they're going to have to do is be disciplined and choose their moments in this game, and just try and soak up what Italy can throw at them, because on the ball, it's no contest between England and Italy in terms of who moves it better and who's gonna dominate possession. So we'll see. And that's another player I want to mention as well, because we ain't spoken about him yet. I want my apologies from everyone on this panel.
Listen, you support Nigeria, man.
Everyone's name. You muted me. I want apologies.
That was sly Turkish. That was sly.
I want apologies from everyone's name on this panel who isn't Turkish.
Bro,
SAEED.
Southgate wants an apology.
And them were asking for Kane to be dropped for Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I wasn't. Don't talk to me.
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, look to the brothers that were.
Bro, it's a sabotage thing.
No, it's Steve. It's Steve. Steve said that England should play with like some next false nine up top, and Matisse was saying play with Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I didn't say Dominic. Yeah. I said try Sterling up there for a runner.
Nah, you said Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I said get shaky bum Sterling up front there.
I said form is temporary, class is permanent. Harry Kane is in. Kane.
Sterling's been the player of the tournament for England.
Bro, I'm not.
If he was up front, we would have won the thing by now. Don't talk.
No, you wouldn't have. That's a lie. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. So first of all,
I need to check the footage. Again. Whoever said that.
Okay, GRIZZ, maybe not you. I think it was Steve.
Yeah, you never me.
So
I said you can't drop Kane. You can't drop Kane.
So because Matisse has just made a point, which is true. Sterling has been England's player of the tournament. I'll never dispute that. But I specifically said, form is temporary, class is permanent. Kane
if he didn't get that rebound, he would have been in the smack.
But he needs service. Kane's playing poorly, he needs service. If Kane plays better and he gets better service, you see a better function in England's side. Lo and behold, the guy scored in 3 straight knockout games for England.
Toby,
the same man.
We just lost. We just lucky Casper blessed him.
Calvert-Lewin.
We're just lucky. We're lucky Casper blessed him.
Ask you a question, guys. Bro.
That could have been a disaster.
Casper blessed him.
Forget the goal that he scored, the penalty that he missed, and then the tap-in. Forget the goal that he scored. Can you tell me that Dominic Calvert-Lewin could put in that performance that Kane put in over 90 minutes in possession? Can you tell me? Do England score the first goal if Dominic Calvert-Lewin's on the pitch? That pass that he gave it to Saka, that reverse pass. Do England score that goal if Dominic Calvert-Lewin's on the pitch? And these men wanted Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I don't even dislike him. I think he's a decent striker, but bruv, never ever in your life make such a ludicrous suggestion. The levels, it's miles apart. Miles apart. So I want you to apologize on air right now. Apologize.
Toby, right now you're doing
No, I don't want to hear anything.
Toby,
it's not an apology. I don't want to hear it.
You're cheerleading for Man City's new striker, and I'm trying to trying to bless you.
I don't care.
Some minutes for Tottenham's future striker, Calvert-Lewin. I'm trying to bless you, bro.
That's my guy. Apologize right now.
It's not your guy, bro.
Apologize
that's Big Steve's guy.
Right now.
Big Steve's guy.
A man said Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I was going crazy. Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Kane. Oh my goodness.
He's got a double barrel on his name, man. He's
Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Kane.
You know everybody with double barrels in the name of
man.
You know the rules.
Nah, man. I'm so happy.
Loftus-Cheek, Calvert-Lewin. You know the rules, man.
I'm so happy for H as well, because now he's one goal off the Golden Boot.
Steve.
He's captained England to their first final in 55 years. If England win it, he is etched in English history forever, bro. This is the man that they wanted dropped for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Bruv, he's not making me sick, man.
Just rotate, man.
I'm
We
going
went
on
to the
mute, I'm going on
bathroom, man.
mute.
He was tired.
Yo, Matisse, man, just give him his apology, man.
let's
See.
not forget Bukayo Saka's name is going to be etched in that same history. Going into the tournament, everyone was saying he's just going to be the 25th man. He ain't going to get no minutes.
By the way, if England don't win, this Jorginho Ballon d'Or talk's going to be happening next week.
No, it's not. It's not. He's not winning no fucking Ballon d'Or, man. He doesn't even hold a candle. Harry Kane
Toby's
he ain't winning no fucking
violence
Ballon
today.
d'Or. No way.
Yeah, so
Toby's
we have this show after 9 p.m.
Lock your doors, man. Lock your
We
doors.
have this show after 9
No
p.m.
way. Jorginho is not winning.
Bro, he's gonna hold that thing, bro.
Even if he wins the Euros, it's a strong possibility Italy win it. Because let's be honest, as a unit, they're better than England, didn't it? But England can win it.
Messi was the Copa America, innit? You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, even if Jorginho won it, he's not. He's not been Ballon d'Or worthy. He's not going to get the votes to win the Ballon d'Or, bro. So I don't know why you're pushing it. It's not going to happen,
bro.
It's not going to happen. You know it as well. The thing is, you can push it all you want. Fair enough. You're a Chelsea fan. You can push it.
I have an agenda.
You know it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen.
There's an agenda to run, and we shall run it.
Yeah, I told you about this. Didn't I tell you? 3-4-3.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. The
you know what it is? Maybe Southgate thought that they play a back three like you did, Saeed, and then he's going to realize when they step onto the pitch that they don't.
The thing is with that, they would have to take someone out of the midfield, right? And then obviously it goes to a centre back.
Mason Mount would be.
But this is the thing, and that is dangerous because, in my opinion, Italy's strength is their midfield. Them ballers in there, Jorginho, Verratti, and Barella. My God, if you're going to go,
We've got Kane anyway.
They'll get pushed into a back five.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to go 3 against 2 there, I don't think we're going to be brave enough to let our fullbacks be part of the midfield. And I think that's dangerous. If the Athletic are reporting that, the team leaks have been real. I think it's too early to talk about team leaks or whatever.
The Athletic have been spot on, though. They've been spot on.
Yeah, but I think normally it's like a day before.
How do they get these team leaks, man? I don't understand these team leaks. How do they get them?
Also, as well, I want Chiellini. I said it. Let me say it louder. I want Chiellini's head on a fucking stick. Yeah, the history of Spurs. Yeah, I want Harry Kane to.
Yo, man, don't jinx it, man.
If Chiellini buries England, we'll talk about the history of England as well.
I know, man. Yo, listen, we don't need that Tottenham. We don't need that bottom mentality, man. Yo, listen,
bury him.
Chill, man. Get me, you man. Trying to, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean chill? Who?
Chill, man. We don't need that Tottenham mentality, man. We're waiting for England now.
What Tottenham
You
mentality?
know what I mean? I don't know, man. You just get a bit excited, man.
Tottenham.
Yeah, man. We don't need that, man. Don't send for Chiellini, man. You get me? So
why can't I send
chill out? Because you get me. We're trying to do that after the game, man. Relax now.
No.
It doesn't stop Tottenham from being a bum team, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
But I want. What I'm saying is, I want Harry Kane to dunk on his head. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying I want Harry Kane to dunk on this man's head. I want his head on the stick. Yeah, I want it on the stick.
Let's see who wins that battle, innit?
I think if he starts gripping up Kane before the whistle starts, I know we've lost already. Did you see the way he was doing that? To
innit?
Stay away.
Moving them about, bro. I knew it was over, man. He's moving so crazy with Alaba. Poor guy.
He moved like it was his son, and I started thinking to myself, have you played together before, like?
No.
What the hell is going on? Man picked him up like he's like a cup of tea or something. It's mad.
Wow. That's what we used to do to Man City back in the day.
Just scooped him up. That poor guy.
We got Ali with the super chat. He says, Turkish, I'm with you on not giving a penny to the Cronkays, regardless of final result. I'm wearing an England Saka shirt to Arsenal games all season. I hear that, my guy. No point in wearing the new Arsenal shirt. There's nothing to it. Matisse. I want an honest answer from you here and then from the rest of you guys there, because it came up on my stream earlier, yeah? And I'm pretty confident in my answer. But who is the better youngster? They're not the same position. Is it Saka or Mount?
Are you asking who I'm taking in my team?
Yeah. Wait, if Matisse wants to think about it, then let's go through. Tobes, who are you taking?
I mean, how old is Saka?
Saka's 19, Mount is 22, so I think it is harsh.
That's a bit unfair,
but obviously Mount, the thing is Mason Mount, like he's he's a very good player. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's won champion. He's stepped up in big crunch Champions League ties. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's hard to say this, but for me, Bukayo Saka for me is a better talent. Like I rate Saka highly, man. He can create. He's versatile. He can shoot. He can dribble. He's so direct.
Can play in different positions.
Yeah, he's quality. Mount is really good, but Saka.
Yeah, I like Mount as well. I like Mount. I just think Saka from the edge of it, but yeah.
I feel sorry for Mount because I feel like he has to continue to keep proving himself over and over again to people to actually show that he's actually a good player. I think if he was playing in number 8 role, which is for me still his best position, not the 10, the natural 10. I think he would get a lot more ratings. I'm still obviously going to go with Mason Mount because I've seen what he's done now for multiple different managers. In different formations, different systems, different jobs. We can all talk about the glitz and glamour, the skills, the goals, everything. That's great. But to prolong your game at the top level, you need a lot more than that. Of course, than just natural talent. You need to be able to understand tactical instruction and the little details that I've seen Mount do in big games, Champions League finals, semi-finals, against big boy midfielders like De Bruyne, Toni Kroos, big boy responsibility. These are the things that, man them that are playing FIFA are not going to really appreciate, but these need to be done. He's the football manager's dream. So I'm going to go Mount, but everybody knows I rate Saka highly. And I don't even think it's too fair because the age gap's a bit.
But they're two different positions anyway. Two different
different positions as well. But I
don't really like, kind of doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I like Saka a lot.
Yeah, same way I like Mount because that first season Mount come back from Derby and you didn't have the transfer window and whatnot. There was a lot of pressure on a lot of players' shoulders. And they pulled through with a top 4 finish that season, and then he's built on it again this season. So I give him credit because I think character and mentality is something that you don't get in abundance anymore across football. You get decent quality, but you don't get that mentality and character. Where
the thing is, people say that Mount's just a runner, man. Like that's how I know people know what. Just like a lot of people in the chat, not people here. But like if you see Mount's close control and the dribbling that he has in tight situations to get himself out. Do you know what I mean? He's not making people when he needs to in tight zones on the wing and whatnot. He has flair in his game. He's sat players on their backside before. And he put in the assist for the Champions League final. So he's got tech. He just doesn't show off, I guess. Right?
You know what I like about Mason Mount as well. And honestly, I must admit, like he is like I like it when players prove me wrong because I thought he was like a good prospect for Chelsea, but I think he's more than that. Like he's actually like a really good player. Like I think his technique, like he's technically clean. Like in his first touch, his dribbling. Like I remember what game was it that I went to the season before COVID when we lost 2-1 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and I remember that game vividly because Mason Mount, he snatched Vertonghen's soul, like 1v1 dribbling. Absolutely rinsed him, and I think I've seen that a couple times. Like I think there was an assist as well when they played Fulham.
Yeah, someone brought the ball down out there,
and the first touch, the touch to bring it down, and then the pass.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I think it still needs work. His final ball at times is still a bit higgy, but he still creates chances, and he's a really clean striker of the ball with both feet. I think he's a really good player. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think Chelsea have got a good in there, and I think it's good that they have a player like that who's actually come from their academy that can actually start and be dependable in crunch games as well.
Yeah, it's a good period for England. And before we get into predictions to wrap up the show, remember, guys, subscribe to everyone's channel in the description box below. And get the likes up. I don't even think we've hit 700 yet. There's still nearly 1,900 people here. So get the likes up to nearly 1,000 before the show ends. And let's get into some predictions as well. Wait, we just got a super chat coming here. Let me just read this one out. Mount is good, but also has a much better support system around him with Chelsea. Saka shines through Arsenal's mismanagement. And that's why it really comes down to opinion. It's hard to really say for fact one is better than the other. Their careers will tell us, and I think bias will also play a part if you're an Arsenal and a Chelsea fan. But listen, England have got a few youngsters coming through now, and let's see what they're all about in the next few years, because that's when it will really count. Predictions, Grizz, let's start with you. Having held Italy for the whole of the tournament, what's your prediction for the final?
I've got to stick with my boys, man. In that case, innit? Even though, it'll be nice if England win it. for the sake of that P, I'm gonna say Italy.
Shall we just do for this one, yeah? Shall we just do like the whole game? Because 90 minutes is a bit of a sticky one, isn't it?
What do you mean?
All right.
We'll just do it for the whole game.
Why are we changing the rules at the last minute?
No, because that is then no one gets any points then or something.
Exactly. What's the
If
point?
it goes to extra time, there's no game. Because
there is a game. We predict what the score's gonna be at 9
you still
minutes.
get your points.
Yeah, but it's the last game anyway. There's no point doing this. You know what I mean?
Let me bring the table up and see.
Wait, hold on. Bring the table up and let me address this.
I think it's because Saeed's not winning, isn't it? Saeed must not be winning, isn't it? Yeah, look at Saeed. Saeed, just lose gracefully like me, bro.
I see the table before the Turkish put it up, and I was like, what the flip is that, Turkish, man?
Again.
Close, but it's with one game left.
Do you not want to win it, or you want to be third?
No,
do you know what I mean?
No, it's not a problem for me. It's not. This is like pre-season for me. This is a pre-season event.
You got to remember.
That's why I'm bottom. I'm not taking it seriously. Obviously.
Yeah. So I don't. It's up to you guys if you want to do that shit.
Just do 90 minutes. We'll stick to 90 minutes.
It's only fair. I'm gonna go with, in that case, I'm gonna go with 1-1.
You're going 1-1, yeah?
I knew you're gonna choose my one, man.
Actually, I'm gonna choose your one.
Just so
man. That's why you wanted it.
Steve's predicted 1-0 England. So that's Steve's prediction, 1-0 England. GRIZZ is going 1-1. Saeed.
Yeah, I'm going 1-1. But I was going to do, obviously, after that. But yeah, 1-1.
Go on, give me after that as well, because you're so far behind.
2-1.
I'll give you an extra point.
Yeah, man, come on.
To England?
Yeah, 2-1 to England, yeah.
After extra time.
Coming home. Yeah, it's coming home.
No. Don't let us start. Like coming home and Turkish,
get that up.
Yo, chill out, man. You told me, yo. We're good friends, man. I was backing with Kane, man.
Oh, man. I don't really care about England, bro. It's coming home. It's coming home. Yo, it's like,
you know what it is, yeah? It was a question. And we need to go back to that question, man. Because I feel like for me, he asked a question that was about. No, I think but it's not about that though. I think there was a question, man. It was about the question.
I thought you were Danish.
They clipped it.
Bro. What's going on?
Wait, Matisse.
Yeah, I'm part Danish.
Every game I see, Matisse. Every game I come up on the timeline and it's Saeed, Sweden, I'm back in Sweden. Come on, Sweden, all the way. It's coming home. Denmark, Denmark. I've got family in Denmark. Every team he's got family links to.
Yo, man.
And they're all done out here.
I'm multilingual, innit? You get me? Like, come on, man. Why are you hating, man?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm the man of the people, man. You know what I'm saying?
If Italy win this, you're going to see Saeed outside of a bunch of Italians saying, yeah.
No. They colonized us, man. We're not celebrating them.
Culture, you know.
My prediction, I'm going to go 2-1 Italy, man. I've been going against England from the beginning. It's working.
Oh, man, yo. Why are you doing that?
It's annoying, Steve. Is it not working, though? Exactly. So you don't want me to change it now, do you? Otherwise, it's not coming home, people. So I'm going to keep going against England. 2-1 Italy. And you know what that means, eh? You know what that means?
So,
I feel like Italy are going to win it, but you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm going to go for England to win 2-1. I need this for Harry Kane. I need it. I need to see his armpits on Sunday.
That's a shameless, man. Shameless, man. Just bring him a trophy yourself, bro.
Yeah. Well, we can't. We failed him as a club, so...
Failed him as a club.
England. I need him to do it for England. So
I'm not going to lie to you. I will get through Sunday without seeing Harry Kane's armpits, just to make that very clear. It's not something I need to see.
Just shut up, yeah? Because we've had to enjoy seeing your dead players' armpits a couple months.
Yeah, and you're going to see them again on Sunday, regardless, because Jorginho and Emerson always going to be Mount, Chilwell, and James. I don't really care, really, to be honest. We're taking W's regardless.
Got a few players in there. So TOBS is going with 2-1 England. I'm going to go with 3-1 Italy. 3-1 Italy.
Turkish is
3-0 Italy, but
3-0.
How many points do we get for the exact score?
3.
And then +1 for the result.
Nah, that's just the result is separate.
I can't win the league then.
So the result is 1 point. The correct score is 3 points.
Yeah, so 4 points you can get.
No. It's an extra 2 points for the correct score.
Can't man change it, innit?
Change it, but you got it. You took it, GRIZZ. Don't try and pull on
I'm
my.
just saying, like,
There ain't no.
I think you're negotiating with the wrong man, GRIZZ. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy, what else do you want, GRIZZ, man?
GRIZZ,
You want
you
soul
can
as well?
his voice and be like, "Come on, man, come on."
No, I'm just saying because
solid, bro.
it's last week. Give everyone a chance of winning, innit? Give everyone a chance of winning the league.
Look, what someone in the chat's round. England ain't Turkey. Yeah. Don't speak too soon. You know, we started the tournament getting bent over by Italy. England might end the tournament getting bent over by Italy. So don't talk too soon, people. Don't talk too soon. 3-1 Italy. That's what I'm going with. We've got one more super chat here that I just wanted to get. Anyone heard Chip's new send for Stormzy?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. And Chip is the king of grime in terms of clashing and all that.
Yeah, his wordplay is
wordplay, lyrics.
His lyricism is. I ain't even heard the new ones yet. His lyrics.
He sent to Dave as well because of the tune that Stormzy's on.
Yeah, he's on it with Dave. Yeah, but it's just, he's good, man. It's good,
Yeah.
but
Apply the pressure, man. Don't listen to these people that say he's trying to seek fame and that. Chip's done it already, man. So you don't need all of that. But big up everyone that tuned in. Say, Tobs.
I was gonna say before we sign out, should we quickly talk about Copa America? Because obviously it's Argentina, Brazil, Messi v Neymar on Sunday. I got the day off work, so I'm definitely watching that game.
100%.
We should talk about it. I need Messi to win it. I think football needs Messi to win that Copa America, man. He needs to win something with Argentina.
I really
he's been sick. He's been sick in the tournament as well. He's been sick.
Yeah, he's the best player of the tournament.
Yeah, 100%.
He's been the best player of the tournament. I can't lie. And I agree with you fully. I think it hurts me when people use that international, tournament that Ronaldo has to say Ronaldo's better than Messi. And for me, Messi, there's no competition whether he wins the Copa America or not. He is the greatest player ever.
Real one.
He might not have the greatest achievements ever in terms of some of the things that's actually he has got the best achievements ever too.
6 Ballon d'Ors.
It's just
crazy amount of goals, crazy amount of assists. Like 3 or 4 Champions Leagues, countless league titles, countless golden boots. He's unbelievable.
But like, do you know what? This is quite obviously. Man United have a massive fan base globally. Real Madrid have a massive fan base globally. Of course, there's always going to be people that like can't accept it. But let's be real. It is Messi. Messi is the GOAT. Let's be real now. Let's actually be serious about this. Like chance creation. I know Ronaldo had passing ability, but Messi is like Xavi and Iniesta from a passing perspective, and then finishing wise is the GOAT. And then it's like you know what I mean. The dribbling. It's come on, man. Come on.
He's messed.
Come on, man.
I really hope he wins it. GRIZZ, SAEED, you two are quiet. Ronaldo fans or?
I like them both. I don't really compare them. I like them both. I don't know why.
Nice PR answer there. Still like that.
Nah, not really, man. Listen, I like them both. I've always said it. I've been very consistent with it. I don't really like to say Messi's better than Ronaldo. Ronaldo's better than Messi. I'm just fortunate I see them both in my career. In my, the short time villains.
That's such a wuss answer.
What do you mean?
SAEED's been doing media training recently.
Listen, man.
It's because he's getting clipped up now, so he's obviously.
I've always said this. I don't really kind of have I think it's
a good line on Twitter. Like, it does get likes and retweets, but right now it's not necessary, my brother.
Yeah, man. Listen, I like them both, man.
I'm going to be very honest. No, I think that's literally what I think it was Turkey's talking about. The bias, Saka and Mount. That's your bias for United coming out with Ronaldo. You can't tell me with a straight face. You can't tell me with a straight face that you think or you don't think in your heart of hearts Messi is clear of Ronaldo.
I didn't say. Did you not hear what I said?
I heard what you said.
I did not even prop. Did I give any prop to Ronaldo then?
I heard what you said. I'm saying different. I'm saying something different. I'm asking you a different question. You didn't hear what I said.
So what is your question? No, but you know what I mean? I don't know what you're saying, man.
I'm telling you what I'm saying. It's for listening. I'm saying you can't in your heart of hearts say you don't think Messi is clear of Ronaldo as a footballer, as a player.
I don't know. We don't need to use clear, but Messi is.
We don't need to use clear as well. Why clear?
Messi is.
Okay. No, don't say clear then.
So you can't say
you can't.
I respect them both, mate. I respect them both.
Who doesn't respect
Again, it's not disrespectful. This is where people cap. This is where people cap. It's not disrespectful.
Is it definitively?
It's not disrespectful to say that Messi is better than Ronaldo. It's not disrespectful to Ronaldo. We're talking about the most naturally gifted footballer to ever grace the globe. Seriously, it's not disrespectful to Ronaldo.
Then you're saying naturally gifted. The question was, who's better, Cristiano Ronaldo
that's not the question.
and Messi?
Yeah,
but then we're having about there's about 10 subplots. Who's the best naturally best? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's true. No, it's true. Like what Matisse said, he went into the point where he went naturally gifted. You just said to me, who's better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? That's what, you know what I mean? Like there's so many subplots, man. Who's a better passer? I'm seeing all.
Listen, I want to give it.
Watch them live, yeah.
But listen, no, that's it. I think. Have you watched Ronaldo live? Maybe say.
I've watched Ronaldo live. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's bias, innit? I can understand where he's coming from, though. No. If I had watched one of them live, I would like say, "No, man, I don't want to come."
I've seen Messi as well live.
When I know, have you seen Messi live?
Yeah. I saw Messi when he came over. Old Trafford a couple of times.
Dunked on us.
Yeah, we used to play them every year, so we.
Turkey.
Listen.
20 times. Duncan.
I wake up having nightmares about Messi shipping out.
But it's a little plug. Can I do a shameless plug, Turkish? Because I'm doing a watch.
Of course you can, Grizz. Come on.
I'm doing a watch along on the LFC Day Trippers YouTube channel for the Copa America. Brazil and Argentina is going to be a madness. So
I'm jumping on that.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
You know what? I'm actually going to jump on that. I was going to do a watch along, but I'm not anymore. I'm going to jump on Grizz's watch along as well.
Yeah, man.
If you want me on, let me.
I'm going to send you the links, man. I think it's going to be a madness. I think Brazil, Argentina,
bro.
I think. Do you see the way? I've never seen Messi hyped like for that penalty shooter. Did you guys see his reaction?
Yeah, I saw.
Because he knows this is his last chance to win this Copa, man.
You know what is like bittersweet for me though? It's that one of Neymar or Messi are not going to win this, and for me, it's sad for Neymar because Neymar has been unequivocally Brazil's best player since he's come out the gate, and he's not won. I think apart from the Confederations Cup, he's not won an actual sort of title with Brazil. He's not won the World Cup, and he's not won the Copa America. He was injured when they won the Copa America, like either the year before last, and it's like I really want him to win something with Brazil because I think he's been winning
the last one though. He's still 29, 30?
He's 29 years old, I think. Yeah,
he got one more left in him.
Yeah.
People are saying he won Olympic gold. I was there, by the way. I was there when he won that. But I'm talking about Copa America or the World Cup. Yeah. I'm talking about continental titles or worldwide titles. I'm not talking about like some of these other competitions.
I hear you still.
It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad.
Big up Guna Regal. I said in the accent of SAEED, football is not coming home. 1-2 Italy. Turkish, I need you on more shows. Calm, my guy. Just shout me. Ronaldo, one of the greats. Messi, CEO of the greats. And I think that's a respectful way of putting it. That's a respectful way of putting it. I'd agree with that. But people, we've come to an end of another show. To keep updated with when the next show is, please follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram at The Big Six Show.
Mute yourself, man.
Mute the goddamn mic when you blow your nose, man. What is this? No decorum.
Yeah, also, guys, I beg of you. Guys, I'm only 7 subscribers from 15K. Don't do me. I'll smoke weed on the next show.
That, man.
Don't mess me around, bro. Get it done. I'll come and sleep next time as well.
Get this 4 rise to 15K. If anyone deserves it, it's him. Get
into 15.1.
I'm gonna hashtag get 4 rise to 15K on Twitter.
100%.
You don't need to hashtag it because it'll be done by the time you even open Twitter.
It's true.
Subscribe to Matisse's channel, man. How can he be so close to 15K? It needs to happen. It needs to happen.
Told me beeping his tissue, yo. That's mad.
And just a reminder, Grizz is doing a watch along on LFC Day Trippers tomorrow evening for the Copa America game. TOBS said he'll swing by. I said I'll swing by.
Sunday.
It's Saturday. Well, Sunday morning.
Tomorrow night, whatever. I'll be doing a watch along for the McGregor fight after Copa America. So catch me on the Copa America stream with Grizz and then McGregor fight after that. And like I said, to keep up to date with the next episode of the Big Six, follow the socials, people. Any final thoughts from you lads?
Nah, well, let's say sing the song, innit? It's coming home, yeah. What, Sweden, Denmark?
It's coming.
Who else? Spurs has gone
It's coming. Football's coming home. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to my brother NBA. That's my brother NBA out there, man. Respect. Thank you for the super chat as well.
Let's see what Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, CR7, Roberto Baggio, big up. Assalamu alaikum all. Come on, G man. Like Turkish, Italy 2-1 England, Argentina 2-1 Brazil. Yeah, that would be the two results that.
Big up,
unless Saka starts. If Saka
starts, it changes.
I'm a Saka supporter. You see it. Okay. If he doesn't start, then I can't lie. Chiellini's giving me a
that
great
was a bit
moment.
of a mash one though. Still, Ronaldo fourth. He said.
Yeah. Wait. So what that? Are you arguing with the other names?
Ronaldinho. So I want to put Ronaldinho in there.
That's like that. You're disrespecting the other names there. Like
what? How can you not say Zidane, Saeed? Come on, man. We could be here all night.
Yeah, we could be all right.
We should do a show. We should do a show. We do a show.
Take care, people. Someone said I've been holding Matisse hostage. Listen, people, he's been here free, like of his own accord, people. But we'll be back again next week sometime. Take care, people. Love and peace.